Good evening, everybody. It is 10:15. Punch in and welcome to episode 20 of the NXT Night Shift. I am 1/3 of the Indie Wrestling Guide podcast and live from the set of the Robin Bird Show, a late night public access television show in New York City that aired from 1977 to 1998. Each episode features Bird in her trademark black crochet bikini and white fingernail polish on an all-red set with a large heart-shaped neon sign, right, that bears the name of her show. Male and female porn stars and strippers appear as guests and perform fully nude strip teases, sometimes also taking calls from viewers. I don't know. I am JGold, and with me tonight, as always, someone who was at the Indianapolis International Airport 2 days before his flight, the backyard barbecue to my Weber grill, the slip and slide to my outdoor summer fun, the weed whacker to my overgrown grass. Now, look, it's not an exact science. I'm trying on these. It is the host of the On the Mark podcast. It is Mr. OTM. It is Kyle.
Hey, JGold, pulling double duty tonight. Can't wait to get into some NXT when I'm going to see you in person.
Yes.
In only 2 days. It's wild to say, but I'm looking forward to it.
And you know, it's finally here. As I was going to say, it is SummerSlam week. Mr. OTM and the Main Event Network are coming to SummerSlam. I will be taking Kyle and crew on a walking tour of New York City, including seeing a man poop in the street, getting ourselves mugged, and maybe eating some halal street meat. This is going to be the most Main Event Moves weekend ever. The night shift goes to Gotham. Speaking of going to Gotham, Sunday I went to ETU with the ETU crew to the Pro Wrestling Junkie Damaged Goods 2 Super Show. Now, to give you a little bit of a background, there was Top Flight, Steve Macklin, Deonna Purrazzo, and Ortiz from AEW and from TNA, which is kind of cool. It kind of links in to what was going on. It was a mass of people crammed into the Mecca, except for the pre-show where a young fella's face exploded all over the mat because he took a move wrong. And they have a lot of these young guys in the pre-show.
Fair.
Oh, boy, they had to get the ambulance. It was gross. As we say, let's turn off the LinkedIn recruiter and make sure the unemployment claims are filed. Let's tune into CW11 and let's go live to the great state of Indiana where we can explore the Indiana Dunes State Park. We are driving a 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner with the Dice Man in the front seat, ripping heaters and searching for Zuzu pedals as we are in the swamp of New Jersey, Newark Airport, Gramercy Park, and East Rutherford for SummerSlam, sponsored by Tahine and the New York State Department of Labor. Welcome to the Wrestling Road Trip. It is the NXT Night Shift. Kyle,
For a second there, I did not think you were going to bring up the fact that Tahine is the sponsor of WWE SummerSlam. We cannot forget that, the most important thing. But I'm excited to explore the Northeast. This is my first time heading that way. I've been on the East Coast, been on the West Coast, but I haven't been up in what do they call it? The New England area, I guess you would say.
Well, you're not in the New England area by me.
I don't know your fucking area. I'm from the Midwest, brother.
New York City is the East Coast. That New York City. The Northeast, like where Alec Price is from and stuff, is Boston, is Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine. That crap.
They're all the same. Keep
that crap up there. I'm telling you, it is not the same.
From the views of somebody in the Midwest, I guarantee you, us would say that you guys are just lumped together up there, like you would say about us in the middle.
Well, we do, but Fish, the tri-state area here is the tri-state area. But do you know that in the Ohio area, the tri-state area is absolutely Ohio, Pennsylvania, and if I had the map in front of me.
West Virginia?
Yes, that's the actual
I know geography, baby.
There you go. But yes, and that's what it is. But here we call it the tri-state area. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut is the local tri-state area. Eric Douglas is coming in hot with Jasmine. Already, Eric.
Oh, you're talking about this one?
He's all over the place. I'm glad that he said he's only here for the Stan call, and that must make Stan feel very good one day. Yes, Fish. The Northeast is Dunkin' territory. Yes. You can find
like Dunkin' Donuts you're talking about. Yeah. That place is mid too, but I go there all the time.
It's definitely mid.
It's terrible, but I still go to it. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. I am Dunsky with the
Dunkin'. Sugary shit though. That's what gets me. You know, I just cursed in the first 10 minutes. there go the ratings. Even though 40 people are watching live right now, JGold.
The ratings are already. You already tanked us. Oh.
Yeah, I think we were tanking as it already was.
Listen.
Hey, no, last week's episode,
yeah.
second most viewed episode in the history of the Night Shift. So thank you, everybody.
I don't understand. Everybody wanted to tune in and hear our opinions on that terrible episode with stupid Undertaker and Trick Williams. But
all right, how did this become public news?
I don't, Eric. How did you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say I was supposed to keep this close to the vest because I found this out behind the curtain. But
boy, Eric, on top of the news.
Maybe it's public now. I didn't know that. So,
but why is it bad news? I don't know. I no offense to all of us, but I don't find any value in Ben Bishop as it is. But I like Josh Bishop. But
I like both Bishops. It's good in Boston. I don't think it's different.
Andrew,
it can be different.
What the hell? Anyway,
wow, Andrew.
Coming
He's
in hot.
He's the buddy from ETU, right?
He is the Mr. ETU. Yes, the other boss man. Yes.
Hello, boss man. Fellow boss man.
Before we get to our two boss men right here. Before we get to our phone lines, which always seem to blow up, I just want to say we started off with a memoriam to Hulk Hogan. Now, everybody has their opinions. If you tuned into the Night Shift, you're not going to get that strong of an opinion either way. But
sorry.
I will say they did one. It is what it is, dude. I wouldn't be watching wrestling without him. It is what it is. You can think good or bad, however you want of him. That's all I can say.
I will say this once again. I'm not from that generation. I have no emotional attachment to that man. He said some questionable things that I do not agree with nor stand with, but you cannot deny the fact that he made an impact on the business, one of the biggest, if not the biggest impacts. And you could argue that without Hulk Hogan, there would be no WWE today, and we wouldn't be sitting here talking on this podcast. So
that's correct.
Those two things can still be true.
That's 100% true. You did not find his family hanging from a weight set. He said some dumb shit, but you know what? I'm not going to cancel all my childhood because he said something stupid. So
that's fair. And that'd be like if John Cena did the same thing. I would have a hard time still, emotionally feeling something when he would pass.
Right. And I think the negativity, like the calls where people were saying it was good that he was dead, all that stuff. I think that is strictly an internet thing that people who are hiding behind their, avatars did. But otherwise, you can't deny the effect that he had across all avenues of your childhood in wrestling, and that's all it is. And that's where we'll put it.
Do you think Stan was a big fan of Hulk Hogan?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask him.
Well, yeah, he's already buzzing in, isn't he? Let's bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, calling in once again to the Night Shift, we have Stan from Burlington.
Hi. It's me, Stan from Burlington.
Stan.
I don't know if you remember me.
We do, Stan. Hi, Stan.
Hey, JGold, that was some pretty bad geography of the Northeast. Man, that was almost embarrassing. You're talking about the tri-state, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. I've never heard that ever.
That's what it is when you go to Ohio, Stan.
That can't be true.
Ohio,
it's true.
Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Are you insane?
I'm not. That's the commercials I see when we're there.
It's Cincinnati and Kentucky. Those are
Ohio and Kentucky.
Cincinnati is a city, Stan.
Exactly. It's not. It has nothing to do with the tri-states. What are you guys, idiots?
Yes.
Hey JGold, how's the job search coming?
It's going. It's a little bit slow right now, but it's going.
Hard for me to believe they aren't jumping out of their chairs when you say, "Oh, I also host a weekly podcast and YouTube show that talks about professional wrestling." The fact that Goldman Sachs hasn't swooped you up is mind-blowing. And guys, by the way, that was quite a tribute to Hulk Hogan.
Thank you.
Every time a wrestling legend passes away, I like to think, they gave us everything. JGold, not so much. And he's still here. That's why I usually don't believe in God.
Oh, Stan.
Hey, big week for the Main Event Network crew.
Yeah.
Kyle heading to the big city to meet JGold in person for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kyle, you ever hear the phrase, "Don't meet your heroes"?
I have.
I kid. Kyle, you're going to have a great weekend. I can't get out of my head an image of JGold saying farewell to you after 4 days of camaraderie and wrestling. It evokes a song.
Oh, no.
You guys like the Rolling Stones?
Yeah,
we do.
No, not what you are consistently, JGold. Stones. Like rocks.
Yep.
Actually, it's called Shine a Light.
Oh, here we go.
Saw you stretched out in room 1009 with a smile on your face and a tear right in your eye. Whoa, come to see, get a line on you, my sweet honey love.
Wow, Stan.
When you're drunk in the elevator with your clothes all torn, when your late night friends leave you in the cold gray dawn, whoa, just seen too many flies on you. I just can't brush them off. May the good Lord shine a light on you.
Just when you think it's over.
Make every song you sing your favorite tune. Oh, let the good Lord shine a light on you.
The chat's loving it, Stan. They love you.
Whoa, like the evening sun. Hey, is Mr. Cincinnati there?
No, he's not here, Stan.
He's not.
Oh, that's too bad. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I like Cincinnati.
Right.
Hey, JGold, I don't know if you know this, but Cincinnati was home to the Cincinnati Red Stockings, the first professional baseball team in the United States.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's funny, because professional is a word that would never be used in association with this YouTube show. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
I
holy
saw
crap.
it coming.
Wow.
I saw it come from a mile away, Kyle, like this. I saw it. I saw that
think-
that setup. I was like, oh, here it comes.
That one was sitting on the tee for a couple hours, wasn't it? But hey, how about those pipes?
Yeah, and he was very upset we didn't know our geography this time around. But
I think my geography was still a little better than yours was. To be fair.
First of all, I will ask our friends from Ohio to justify the tri-state area.
We have friends in Ohio.
Yeah, Charlie Butters and
the junkies are in Ohio,
and the junkies. Yeah,
and Paperclip Mike.
Right.
People from our network. Tim Vicious, I think, might be from there too.
No, Tim's in upstate New York.
Oh, he's everywhere.
Right.
Tim Vicious is a legend.
The legend of Tim Vicious. You might spot him in another state. You never know.
I heard he's trying to get booked, but I don't know how that's going for him. So
it would be absolutely amazing. We should get him for the IW Guide title against Mikey Montgomery.
I'd pay to see that.
There you go.
I'd probably have to pay to get that to happen since I'm Tim's boss. And you're on HR, so hey.
He doesn't need more than, I would say, probably 20. We'd pay for his transportation.
Done. This is easy. Is this show about wrestling? No, it's not.
Well, by the way, this Saturday for SummerSlam, not Matt Fish and the P-Man are going to be at my house, and we're going to be watching SummerSlam on Saturday night. And I'm going to
I thought you were going to bring up the mixer for a second.
Oh, no, but I will in a minute. But we are going to be probably eating a gyro platter from Yummy Gyro and stuff like that.
Call it gyros?
Yeah.
The gyros.
Okay, Greek guy. I didn't know all of a sudden.
Jesus.
It's called Yummy Gyro in this town. That's the name of the place.
God, I'm going to have to learn your lingo, too, if I'm there.
You can say that in the city. I'm sure it'll work.
Everybody keeps telling me I have to go see the Statue of Liberty, which I don't want to do. I heard it's overrated from other people.
No, you don't.
The other thing they said I had to go see the 9/11 Memorial, which I actually kind of wanted to because I think we discussed it. I was a kid when that happened.
Yeah,
I remember
could do it Saturday morning. You could do it Saturday or Sunday morning.
Is it like that close in the vicinity to?
It's right over across the water. You could do that.
We'll
get you an itinerary that's doable.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to help in chat. I'm coming to the New Jersey area, so be ready.
So the P-Man is in the Jersey City area, Jersey City, Hoboken area. So he would probably know best if that goes down. Yes, Bagel, we are definitely excited for GCW
Friday, baby. We'll be there. I'll be loud as hell. I'll be drunk as hell. Yep. But I won't cause a scene. Don't worry.
It's going to be fun. Unfortunately, we're going to be sitting with the smelly masses of GCW, but
yeah, we'll pick our spots. Or if anybody wants to help us out, that's working that show. Maybe get us a chair.
I'll make some calls.
Get us a chair. I am the head of the Main Event Network. I can get you some things. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Great Brown Hope, my co-host, for Saturday's
triumvirate
mixer.
Yep.
Me, Great Brown, Hope, and Tino doing it at noon on Saturday. So tune into that. You want to talk SummerSlam? We're going to give our terrible takes right on this channel. That's right.
You guys need merch. Like the triumvirate needs that needs to be a thing now.
Yeah, I need to start looking into a logo type deal for us. So, you know. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, we're not shilling for Triller. No, never.
We would never do that. Yeah, we're not shills over here.
Well, yeah.
Only for our network.
And for Taheen.
Taheen. How could I forget?
So since we
already said that, Great Brown Hope. We said that.
Yeah.
We have a plan in place.
We're trying. Oh, Eric Douglas is going to SummerSlam.
This is crazy,
How'd you get floor seats?
Eric is always like at every event, and I think he's loaded, low key. Eric's kind of like fucking loaded, and he just watches podcasts all day. He's living the life.
You can take the ferry back and forth. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
I guess I will see Lady
You could
Liberty,
take the ferry.
So it knocks two things out.
Yeah, but you could also take the ferry from Jersey City to Lower Manhattan, and then you could go to the 9/11 Memorial and turn around and go back. So there's a bunch of ways we can do this.
You also need to film me trying what you think is, quote unquote, the best New York pizza that I'm near.
Oh, Lord. I'm not taking you to Sparrow, but we'll try something, I promise.
Yeah, get me a New York slice, like he says in The Office, and he goes to Sparrow.
That's definitely not happening. I'll take you somewhere good. We'll figure something. We'll get
You know me. I'm Italian. I need to try your guys' pizza.
Green shirt guy, not neon shirt guy.
I knew it. Yep, he's the guy in the front row with the smiley face.
Are you?
What if he was this whole time?
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. Send our tapes. Send our tapes to the boss man. I know you get tickets.
Yeah, we did have record views last week, and Eric was in the chat. I'm just saying.
There you go. So I'm saying. So I'm gonna get started. By the way, but we started with Hogan, so we went over that, and then they had the recap of the dumbest moment in NXT history with Undertaker. And then, I don't know if you noticed, but the renderings tonight of all the guys, like on the screen when they were showing the matches that were coming up, they rendered all the leg hair. So, like, it was this...
I did not notice.
My wife was even watching, and she goes, what is that? And they were showing, like, Ethan Page and Santino, and they had this full leg hair that they rendered in almost cartoon. It was terrible. So if you get a chance to look back.
So here's the thing, guys. On other podcasts, they're not going to talk about guys' leg hairs and renders. You're not only going to get that here at the night shift. So, I mean, this is just my selling pitch. I'm just telling you,
there was some weird leg hair renders.
I couldn't notice a thing.
Yep. Well, I get paid for that part, Kyle.
I don't think he shat on his legacy showing up to NXT. He's just a part of LFG, and he just made a
silly moment. Yeah, it was just a terrible moment.
It just benefited no one. Like, it does nothing for the Undertaker, it does nothing for TNA, and it did nothing for Trick Williams.
Nobody got over in that moment, and he could have done the same thing if Trick did not have the title. So
exactly,
Santana could have walked off. Anyway, let's lead us off with Miss Parker and the one who can't wrestle in
Jasmine Nix's ass. I'm not talking about her actual rear ends. For the
not
record.
A very good. Not a great
period.
Wrestler.
Yeah, she's just not good. It's just not working for me, and I don't like it.
The chat just making me laugh because
welcome to the Body Hair Hour with Butters, JGold, and Tim Vicious.
I spent a lot of time.
I don't want to see his browser history. Actually, he is unemployed now, so you don't want to see the history.
Actually, I leaned over to Fish and Andrew. I leaned over to them during the Jackson Drake match at the PWJ show on Sunday.
Bald champion.
Yep, and I go, look, they made him wax his legs because he always came out with
Why are you looking at guys' legs so much, Jay Gold?
I'm looking at the presentation altogether. So if you come out, you look kind of weird, and you're going to be on television. I like to see the whole thing. I like to see the trunks should be on point. You know, if you're going to do waxing, great. If you're going in the other direction, don't. But
am I going to be physically judged like this when I meet you in person?
I don't judge my friends. I just judge what I see on television.
Making sure.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll be on television one day. You never know.
Maybe. But this match was fine. This match got over Miss Parker, and that was, But again, the fans were trying to get over at one point. I don't know what they were chanting. Can they shut up? Shut up!
Just chant Miss Parker. It works. Yeah. It's cool. I'm vibing when her theme song hits, but I hate when they try to take over the show like that.
Yeah, and especially when it's like stuff that like people don't really get. Yes, ETU car in the chat. That's who's here tonight.
Hey, we got 60 people watching right now.
Let's go.
Ain't that bad. Ain't that bad.
Up. Let's rise with the Z.
High rise.
So
I'll see a lot of high rises in New York.
There's
not that one.
A lot of high rise with a Z on the show.
Yeah,
tonight.
no.
But yeah, she was fine. It got over Miss Parker. She does that hip attack to finish her, and it keeps teasing that fatal influence is not okay, right?
Yeah, Jasmine X needs to go to Evolve probably at this point because she just doesn't stand up to Fallon Henley or JC Jane. She's the oddball out.
Yep. She's very pretty, but she just can't go like right now in the ring. So we go from there to Javon Evans, and he was Tino. That's how it goes.
Hi, Tino, the marathon man.
He took 1 minute to come on our show as he's still doing something else right now live.
But don't worry, he'll be streaming video games until 5 a.m. So just go to his channel.
So
we're joking, but seriously, go subscribe.
Go subscribe. He has he gets so many followers. So so Javon Evans is walking in the back and he runs into a high rise with a Z and Wesley, and then he runs into Chase U, and they're all talking about.
I loved it.
Yeah, they're all talking about how to jump. Go listen to The Undertaker, right? So the two idiots from Chase U, and I call them idiots in a loving way because I think they're goofballs. So the two goofballs are like, we're going to go make a statement, right? And
they're a thing now. Like, it's actually catching on, and it's working. Like, the Chase U thing, that's why I never understood why Chase U in the first place was just disband. Like, they just stopped telling that story. Because I actually thought it was creating unique characters for people that probably needed those characters because their in-ring wasn't up to par. But at least, like, I don't know much about those two. I know, what's his name? Finley's kid, right?
Yep,
he was on the Indies, right? And he worked.
He was a GCW guy for a long time. Yeah,
right. So I know he could go, but like, it's cool that we're getting to see this side of Chase U once again.
Agreed. And Eric, we say it every week, man. That it doesn't work both ways. It's only one way. You're never going to see.
It will go the other way eventually.
You're never going to see the TNA, the NXT tag titles off Hank and Tank and go to like, I don't know, Top Flight or whatever those guys are called.
I could see the Rascals like taking that from Hank and Tank.
I think one of them's injured now pretty badly. So I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't see those guys because you can't.
Women's could happen. That match is happening Thursday, isn't it? Isn't there a rematch on Impact? Isn't JC facing Masha for the title again this week?
What? There is?
I'm pretty sure. Am I not mistaken, or were they just seeing an old graphic from the previous week? I thought they already scheduled a rematch.
Oh, I didn't see it, but
maybe I'm wrong.
It's not going to matter. They're not going to take the belt off until Bound for Glory anyway. So,
gotcha.
I think that's where you're going to see all the, I think all the titles are going to change hands because that's their WrestleMania Bound for Glory. So that'll be where all the titles.
When is that again?
That's in October in Boston.
So we got what?
They should have done it in New York because you know what? After that crowd, after they did 7,000, but after they did 7,000, they should realize they can run New York.
Hey, I was right, by the way. The rematch Thursday for the women's titles.
Yes, Andrew did say this to me before, and I, you know what? Disability. Yes, he's saying, even though I don't believe that that's happening, I got to.
That's exactly what I was saying on OTM. You see, JGold doesn't listen to my podcast. What kind of
but I'm saying I don't think it's happening.
No, it is. Like,
no,
I mean, wasn't it the most bought pay-per-view TNA's had in a decade?
Was it? I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's something along those lines.
Slammiversary.
I thought they were breaking records for 2025 sales.
Buy rate.
Once again, could be wrong, but I'm 1 for 1 tonight, so I could be 2 for 2 here.
I don't see anything.
Well, you did set the. Maybe I'm thinking of the Gate record, like.
They set the most tickets sold. Yes.
Okay, maybe that's.
They definitely 7,000 plus. So.
Yeah, that's a great number for TNA.
No, it's true, and Fish is right too. If they don't get a major deal, it's just sitting on Access forever.
He's right. It needs to be on real TV. I don't want to pay extra for this. Yeah,
I agree. So, did I lose? I could swear I'm losing something here. So they go away. Then we get the Chase U guys, and then we get a preview for the No Quarter Catch crew match. And on the way back in, you get the Chase U guys going after Hank and Tank with the chairs, which was hilarious, by the way.
Because I like the thought process, because it's kind of true. If we just attack these guys, we'll get a title match. It happens all the time in pro wrestling. They're like, guys, all you got to do is ask. I mean,
I thought that was very funny that they were like, fellas, what are you guys doing? They're like, we came in here to make an impact. And they're like, no, all you got to do is ask.
It's good stuff. Eric Bischoff put it on a year clock. He knows he tanked TNA.
Yeah, that's true. Bischoff did mess that whole thing up. I saw I saw his podcast the other day about Hogan, and he was
that can't
just
be good.
a river of tears.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, no, he was best friends with him.
Oh,
so,
okay. I didn't know that they were still tight.
Yeah, and then we go to this no quarter catch crew match, and I got to say it was slow in the beginning, but a great second half, and the finish, Tavion Heights' belly to belly was awesome, and Charlie Dempsey took it like a champ.
I like how everybody's sort of graduating from.
The no so he should get some more people. Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely that's what I was thinking too. I'm sure there's a new crop of individuals. Maybe they start going into the LFG talent since they really like to promote LFG. I know you don't like it, but they really want to make sure.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I can't. I don't have space in my head.
No, I agree with you. I haven't even caught up on the new season. I watched season 1, but now life is just too much in the summertime, so I can't watch that crap. But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, and I think you can use some guys. Like Charlie Dempsey could bring in. Give me oh, and by the way, this was a Jasper Troy free show tonight for some reason. He wasn't there.
Damn! Yeah, this is the first time we won't be talking about him.
Yeah. So, but you could get some big guys into that and make it
who could slide into there.
Well, but instead of making it like an intercontinental / mid card type guys, bring in some monsters and let Charlie Dempsey be like their let him be. And this was a Dark State free show too tonight.
Now, hear me out. I don't think it's going to be a good fit, and maybe they would have to completely change the gimmick. We haven't seen the fake OTM on TV in a while. What if they repackage the OTM guys and partner them up?
Oh, those two guys. I forgot about them. Yes.
They're still around.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I know everybody hates Ray Deadly. Yep. Got to get rid of him, too. We need somebody
I don't hate him. I might be one of the few people that actually enjoys him.
But why can't they switch up the coaches every season?
I agree. We don't.
It's not the voice. I don't need fucking, the same guys every season. If you want to make it fresh, give me some.
Well, they brought in Michelle. Michelle's new.
I feel like they usurped Mickey for Michelle.
Well, yeah, now we have a literal couple as two of the coaches. You could have spaced it out from the family a little bit.
They don't even look. She doesn't even look like herself anymore. But that's just me. I feel like the alien body switchers got to her too. So anyway, we get to the back with Trick and High Rise with the Z, and they're all arguing. And Santino comes out. And did he call Ethan Page Bunghole Boy?
Probably Bunghole Boy.
I was like, okay, that's pretty fun. So they did that.
I love Santino. So that's my as I told you previously. I started watching in 2011. So that's my prime right there. That's when I started watching wrestling. Santino Marella was my comedy guy.
Did you see? Were you watching wrestling when he debuted and beat Umaga for the Intercontinental?
No, I wasn't, but I have seen that. They were in Italy, right?
Yes, and he came out.
Pulled him out of the crowd. Yeah, I've seen that.
The fact that I never knew, the fact that I was such a mark.
Oh, you thought that was real?
No, not that it was real. That I was like, they found an indie guy in Italy. Because I was like, he speaks Italian. But no, it's just a fake. It's just a horrible Italian accent. Horrible. How stupid am I? This was 15 years ago, maybe more, that he debuted.
This is true. Yeah, it was. I think it was 2008, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, my God. But Umaga was my favorite. Oh, man. He was... Him and
is who's the son directly?
That's what's his name? Zilla.
Okay, that's
Zilla Fatu, who we're gonna see, I think, at GCW.
What was I about to Google again?
Which one?
What were we about to Google? I was about to look something up.
Oh, the when Santino won the belt from Umaga.
Yep.
Yeah. And that brings me to back to those John Cena. I watched the whole thing on that feud he had with John Cena.
2007 in Milan.
Jesus, almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My God.
Well, they said that was Santino's first time wrestling since 2014, and it
wasn't even that bad.
Ago.
I give him credit. It wasn't bad at all. He did good.
No, he's
tonight.
Canadian, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's Canadian, not Italian.
No, he's not Italian.
You got a big mouth, John Cena.
So then we get a little Blake Monroe, and we get a little body shaming of Jordan Grace, and I'm like, oh, we're doing that now? Oh, word? And then Lola Vice comes out, and then Miss Parker.
Yeah, that made no sense. I got confused when Lola came out.
And then Miss Parker, and then Kalani Jordan setting up a match with Blake Monroe and Kalani Jordan next week, which I don't get. But
I'll tell you this, JGold, there is not a better presentation right now in NXT than Blake Monroe.
And yet the dopes on the indies, on the Twitter, will say that they didn't like it. They were like, "I like Toni Storm better." She's not an actress.
Why do we
Blake
have to
Monroe.
compare the two?
Yeah, and she's not.
Fuck,
That's not
Tony's great. Period. Blake Monroe's great too.
But
Period.
that's not even the same gimmick. It's
not at all.
Fish.
What do you say?
Going
Is
back on
Zilla
the
baggage?
gas. That's Andrew asking that. I don't know, but I thought maybe he was on that card. I have to check.
I don't know. I did hear the same thing. I thought Zilla wasn't in well with GCW now.
Because he held him up for money or something.
He skipped a show or something like that. Hope this means Jordan goes back
on the gas.
I'm not finishing that sentence. I can't wait for Jordan Grace to get her revenge. I'll tell you what, that NXT crowd's going to be cheering for Blake in that feud. They still have not ever wanted to get behind Jordan Grace because Blake Monroe was right. Jordan Grace doesn't have a personality.
That's true. I mean, she's kind of...
Blake Monroe's a star. She just shines brighter than everybody else on NXT.
Yeah, I don't know. He does. He wants every wrestler on the gas.
The guys and the gals.
Yep. That's what he wants. I can't help it.
Fish. We have 69 viewers. Shout out to you.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we go from that breakdown to the culling, and now Tatum Paxley wants she wants Sol Ruka.
She's gonna beat Sol.
Oh, please no.
Oh, because they're gonna, they're speed rushing Zaruka up to the main roster.
Are they though? I like Sol.
She's been on speed. I think if I'm not mistaken, Zaruka's been on.
She's the
main
speed
event.
champ. Sol is the speed champ. Yeah,
that's usually a sign that they're about to get the call up. So that's my thinking, is that Tatum would be next in line, because if it's not Tatum, I don't see anybody else on that level right now, because I feel like everybody that once was in the mid card, like the Kalani Jordans, the Lola Vices, the Jada Parkers, they've now ascended to the main event scene. So it was a different mid card, if you get my drift.
I agree. I didn't think that. I don't see where they fit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, where exactly do you see them fitting when they come up right now? Not saying they're not ready. Saying more of, why are you going to waste them when there's no place to put them?
I do think that the women's tag team division on the main roster is in the best spot that it's been. Like with Bliss and Charlotte, I feel like that dynamic on SmackDown has actually been pretty intriguing, which has created intrigue in that division as a whole. And there's a lot of teams that have been established lately. So I think Zaruka could slide in to that scene. And then you have her feuding with Charlotte right off the bat.
Yeah,
Zaruka, Alexa, Charlotte.
My problem is there's no stakes. Like, you say that, but there's no titles. There's one set of women's titles, and nobody seems to want to. They don't want to seem to take it off them. They just leave it in Judgment Day because it looks better that they all have belts.
Yeah, I just think it'd be fun if they took it off of them, and then you have that like divide. So once Liv returns, you have Roxanne still there, and then there's your feud.
Right, but I get it. That's the feud. But then you're holding those tag belts. No one else has a chance. Like,
well, that's why I'm saying they should lose them.
They should lose them. Right,
I agree with you. I don't think they should hold them hostage.
Or they're supposed to wrestle on every show. Aren't the women tag champs supposed to be on both shows? Like,
they should be on both brands. Yes, at least appearing on both brands.
Right. It shouldn't be, we have them on Raw. We're Raw wrestlers, so we don't come off. So, Anyway, back to the women's division. We get Lash Legend and Fallon Henley in a match, and the match was fine, but the ending was where everybody kind of blew it up. It was a Nia Jax sighting.
Like, what? Why?
Did
kind of cool?
Yes, Lash Legend apparently pissed off Nia Jax.
When? And was it at Evolution, you think?
I think it was in either Evolution or the Royal Rumble, but Nia Jax was like, you can't be going around telling everybody you're the baddest bitch on the block, basically.
I mean, it was a surprise. Cool. I'd like to see that match,
I have no problem when you bring down one or two, WWE stars and put them on NXT. You're going to draw. It's going to draw attention, and that's fine. Yeah. So
views are views, right?
Yep, and I think that's fine. I think if you're going to do it, you might as well do it. So
I mean, Becky Lynch did it.
Yep. I think it brings, even Undertaker made as soon as he was out there,
still did nothing.
Yeah. Well, they drew numbers because of it. So
yeah, that is true. We drew numbers because of it.
Yes, we did.
We're just going to title everything Undertaker and Blake Monroe. We should just do Undertaker versus Blake Monroe. Boom. We'll
oh my God, that will be the best.
Let's simulate it in 2K.
The best thing you can line up: Undertaker, Blake Monroe in a death match.
NXT Night Shift every episode.
And then I don't know what was going on in the back with Inamura and Briggs and Stacks. I don't know what that was.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that segment, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, so they all it just ended with like Inamura slapping Stacks and what's her name, Santino's kid, coming to
Grace.
Yeah, coming over to him and being like,
Miss NXT, even though she's never wrestling.
Even though she's on TNA more than she's on NXT at this point.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. And then we get what I have here is a really fun match. I get Javon Evans and Wes Lee, and it was a great match. These
great
guys
match
were
indeed.
flying. Yes.
I put that on my match of the year list. I did not expect that.
I'd hold off on that, but the spots wise, everything was so clean and so like
there were some near falls. You're right. They were clean, back and forth, quick, like high-paced action. We don't see that a lot in NXT.
Trick was on the headsets, which I loved. I thought that was great that Trick was on the headsets.
Trick is very entertaining.
He's starting to he's working out great with Booker T. Like I like it. I like let's talk about it. You can say that stuff all the time. I think it's great.
Yeah.
So
you know me, I'm a Trick guy over Mello. Even though we want Mello on X, I agree with Mello. I would like to see more Carmelo Hayes on TV. Yeah. But I still think Trick Williams has the higher ceiling.
You know what? You're probably right. I think Mello's ceiling was NXT. Yeah. He was the megastar in NXT, and unfortunately,
he was like the next Adam Cole after Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think he got what he needed in WWE.
No.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. So
yeah, Carmelo Hayes needs something on the main roster though. Quick.
Yeah, be careful with that. Otherwise, you lose him. And then we get like a little Miles Bourne interview where they're talking about his upbringing. Cool. He's a very likable kid. So I'm on board with that. And after that, we go into the parking lot, and there's Fatal Influence.
I got a question for you real quick. Do you think he's the one to maybe beat Ethan Page for the title?
Yeah. I mean, you can see that he's getting set up for something big. They wouldn't be putting – he's right. You're 100% right.
Yeah, you're right, Fish. I think he's my height, and that's not tall. For the record,
he's just like 30 pounds more muscle than Kyle. But
okay, calm down. You don't have to glaze him that much. I got muscle too, you know.
I know you got muscle, but just not
as big as his.
Not Mellow muscle. That's right.
I can't hang with Mellow.
Tina
has her own promotion. I didn't even know that.
I don't know. I didn't know that. Maybe it's in Georgia or something. I thought it was down south. I heard a few things.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Then let's go to the main event. Oh no, let's go in the parking lot, and we get Nia jumping Fatal Influence because JC Jane was all upset. I like that they keep throwing shots at Jasmine Nix. We did it. Yeah, Fallon's like 1 out of 2 tonight, and she's like, but Jasmine couldn't do it. Blah, blah, blah. And then you get Nia Jax, and Nia Jax she's just a presence. So they stand out. I bet it was easy. Nia Jax like, I don't have to travel. I can go to Orlando today. Because most of them live in Florida.
Anyway. Oh, yeah, they all live in Florida.
Yeah. So
maybe that's where I should move. Then I can get a job.
Listen, the travel's a lot easier, apparently, out of all the airports in Florida. That's why everybody moves down there. So, okay, so we get to the main event. And I'm going to be honest. The main event was a very paint-by-numbers main event. Nothing was lost.
What you'd expect.
Right. Nothing was lost. Nothing was gained.
Correct.
That's
what I was going to say.
That's it. Right?
I was going to say, I don't know if this really did anything for Ethan Page, but it was just cool to see Santino play the hits. And he didn't look terrible.
No.
He looked okay. So, no harm, no foul, but also what happened after the main event? You want to talk about that?
What happened?
You turned it off after the match?
What happened? Yeah, the credits are rolling. What happened? He walks out.
Oh, they had a Tony D thing.
Oh, I didn't see it. What did I miss?
Man, Tony D, the waiter came by. He was at the table. And he goes, hey, Don. And he goes, hey, you don't have to call me that anymore. And he started talking without the fake accent. And he's like, just call me Tony D. And then he picked up the phone or something, and then they went off air. Or somebody, no, there was a shadow that came over him, like a big shadow. And I'm hoping it's not Obafemi. I'm hoping it's not setting up for Tony D, not the Don, but a new Tony D beating Oba, because that would be whack. I would not be here for it. It's a big shadow that was, I'm telling you.
I'll go back and check it.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch. Yeah. I think the chat will know what I'm talking about.
I hope somebody was seeing the end because I turned it off at the credits because why wouldn't I? I was
that's
running
facts,
down here to get set up.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Danielson is the best wrestler of his generation.
It's definitely not Jasmine Nix, so we know that. Yeah, I didn't see the Tony D thing, and now I can't see it on Twitter either. What the hell?
Yeah, Eric saw it. See? I'm not the only one.
I'm going to have to find it.
And yes, Eric, Jasmine is probably getting kicked out in the next couple of weeks, for sure.
Yeah, or it's all, it's all, or it's
another fake,
yeah,
plan of theirs. Hey, still 69 people watching. We've really had a lot.
Yes.
It's been a good
God.
night.
Thank you all.
Thanks for hanging
everybody
out,
who watches us. I'm always stunned, and I really appreciate it. And Kyle and I are going to be together this weekend, so we will try to be getting subscriptions also. I may walk over to people and be like, "You got the YouTube app? Give me your phone, goddammit."
The Main Event Wrestling Network is where it's at. That's all we're just going to tell people.
Yeah, and come on, join us every week, and there's a million things to watch on here and read. And
so many. And there's so many podcasts. There's so many bad wrestling podcasts. I'm not saying we're good. We are. But there's too many bad podcasts out there getting views. So be a friend, tell a friend about what we're doing over here.
You're not going to get Stan on another podcast, and you're not going to get, you're not going to get
all this personality.
Yeah. And
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the network as a whole.
Yeah. Active chats on every network podcast.
Every show.
Yeah. And you're going to get, and you can call into this show anytime you want. I wish somebody would more.
We talk to the fans because we are fans. We're just like you guys.
Yeah.
It's fucking fun.
So this is basically our go-home show because Kyle and I, the big main event is Thursday night when I get to see Kyle for the first time in person. So, hell, everybody, whoever's around, whoever wants to hang out, find us this weekend. We'll be all over GCW. Come to GCW. We'll be with the masses.
Tickets are still available, right?
Yep, and we'll be with the smelly masses at GCW since
always smelly, sweaty and smelly GCW. There is no other way.
I am hoping that the weather kind of eases a bit because it's 100 degrees here. So I'm hoping that it's not stinky.
I don't like that. I think I
saw
supposed to break 82. By
Friday.
Yeah, I thought 82 on Saturday and 79 on Sunday, which is perfect for MetLife. Perfect for
Listen,
MetLife.
I sat, and I've said it to you 100 times.
I'm in the 200s.
Last row at MetLife behind the stage for WrestleMania 29, and it was the worst experience I've ever had. So if you are not up there, you'll be fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10, to be completely transparent with everybody here, I haven't been this excited for a wrestling show in a while just because of all that's going down. I'm at a 10.
Wait, you have tickets for both nights, right?
I'm going to both nights of SummerSlam. I'm going to GCW on Friday. We're going to Summer Bash on Thursday.
And we may go to
WrestleCon. Yo, we're going to WrestleCon because Tuck is Tuck's already bought Tony Storm meet and greet and Will Ospreay.
I'll probably either pick you idiots up or we will meet somewhere. But I think it's probably best if I come out to Passaic in the morning and get you. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah, you should come to us and we should do some shit before GCW, and then I'll veer off with you afterwards.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's definitely something we can make happen. Where is, by the way, WrestleCon? Do you know?
I have no idea. Once again, that's a Tuck question. I would just ask him in the main event chat.
Let me take a look. I'll look right here. Where is a WrestleCon 2025 SummerSlam?
I would assume it's got to be close to MetLife, right? Or
it says WrestleCon Newark. Oh, okay, it's in Newark. Okay, so this is going to be.
Where's
I'm trying to see the venue.
To?
Oh, you're close to it. It's at the Airport Marriott at the airport. Oh, that's so easy. Oh, dude, we'll be fine. Yeah, it's Friday between. Yeah, it's close to you between 2 and 6. Friday, August 1st, between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Okay.
So that's what we can do before JCW.
Yes, we'll do that, and then, we are set.
Oh, main event moves, baby! Main event moves.
Yes. So anyway, as we close up tonight's shift, because we have flights to make and moves to make, so
true that.
Listen. All right, boys. Everybody on the chat, thank you as always. Everybody who's watching. Oh, tomorrow, the indie wrestling. Today's Tuesday.
Get your plugs in, brother.
The indie wrestling guy drops Thursday. We did about an hour and a half because we had 2 weeks to cover. But we reviewed ETU Summer Madness from about 3 weeks ago, and then next week we're going to do AIW's Absolution. So check us out. We love doing review shows. They're a lot of fun. We can just goof off during them, which is great. And check that out. Otherwise, you can find me on the Twitter machine at JGold12. We can chat anytime.
Hell yeah, looking forward to checking that out. Maybe I'll download it for the flight on
There
over
you go.
to see you guys.
Hell yeah.
I would plug my other show, but I was live earlier, so go check that out. It's live. I guess I still can plug it. It's live now on all platforms. We preview and predict the SummerSlam card, similar to what the Triumvirate is going to be doing on Saturday at noon Eastern here on the Main Event Wrestling Network, guys. And speaking of the Main Event Network, give us a follow at NXT Night Shift and give the Main Event Wrestling Network a follow on X at mainevent_net. For more main event moves, and guys, we need to get to 200. We just need to get there before we get Main Event 24 Part 2 happening next Memorial Day weekend, which, guys, we're already starting to plan. Like, things are going down here. We're getting ready. The ideas are flowing. We have more content creators now with the network, so I won't have to do as much. Tino won't have to be live for 15 hours, even though he would probably do it anyways.
We may or may not next year do a live Stan call-in show. You never know. You might get an hour, a half hour out of Stan. You never know.
The endless possibilities here at the Main Event Wrestling Network, guys. But like JGold said, we got flights to catch. So if you're going to SummerSlam, come say hi. If not, enjoy it. And we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
See ya.